everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I want to share the technique that I use to go from B1 level to C1 level in English. As an English learner, I struggled for years to make the jump, especially between B1 level to C1 level. Not until I found the right technique that I was finally able to overcome those challenges. Personally, I never went to an international school nor lived in English-speaking country. In fact, I didn't really put much effort and not until my high school. Over the years, I slowly managed to level of B1 and B2 level in the between, and then I got stuck. No matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't break through to the next level. So I spent a lot of time reflecting, trying to figure out why I was stuck. And then I realized the problem. I was using the same method again and again and expecting a different result. And here's what I discovered. Language isn't like mathematics. Mathematics is logic-based, a clear right or wrong. But language is nuanced. It's not fixed. Different words and phrases carry different meanings depends on the situations, emotions, and sometimes even historical context. That's why you can't just memorize every word and expecting to speak naturally. You don't know how to use the word in real life, then those words are dead. They're not alive. So all we need to do is to make those words alive. And here's how I do it. Whenever I learn a new word or a new phrase, especially between B1 to B2 level, I use my imagination to picture a real situation where it might be used. Take the phrase of go down the rabbit hole as an example. It means getting lost in something deeper and deeper into a topic or an idea. Now imagine an actual rabbit hole with the twists, turns, and confusing path. Once you're in it, it's really hard to get out. So that mental image helps me remember the word or the phrase more clearly and more effective. And eventually I can use it more naturally. Of course, some phrases or words just don't make sense at all at first glance. Take the phrase of it's raining cats and dogs as an example. How could possibly animals fall from the sky? But when you look at the origin of the phrase, it starts to make sense. Back in 1703, England, during the heavy storms, stray animals like cats and dogs would sometimes be found dead in the streets. After extreme weather, that's where the expression came from. So no wonder it's so hard to reach next level, because it involves a lot of imagination, ability to feel the emotions, and sometimes you even have to study the history. But don't worry, it's not impossible. Even if you don't live in English-speaking country, you can always create your own environment. Some people might ask, I don't have anyone to talk to. I don't have access to good education. My answer is, it's the age of technology. You can always use online resources to stimulate real situation and immerse yourself in that environment. That's what I did, and it worked really well. So to sum it up, if you want to upgrade your English to next level, you can't just repeat the same method that you once used to reach B1 or B2 level. This time, you're gonna add some extra seasoning. Use your imagination. Picture how phrases and words are used in real-life situation. If it still doesn't make sense, look up the origin of the phrase. That way, your learning becomes more deeper, more meaningful, and it's actually more effective. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for listening. Good luck for your studies. Follow my channels for more tips, and see you next time.